Hey guys, welcome back with another video. Today I've got the Savage Model 64, another budget 22 rifle that I would recommend for a lot of people, especially the average person. It has a 21-inch carbon steel barrel. Now that is a soft steel, but it's more than good enough for a 22, especially considering how thick of a barrel that is, and it's not sleeved or anything. Overall length would be 40 inches, so basically like 4 feet almost in length, in overall length. The stock itself is plastic. It's hollow plastic. Feels cheap, but you know it's doable. It works. The overall weight is roughly around like 5 pounds, 5.5 at most. Red twist inside the barrel is 1 in 16. The receiver itself, though, is solid steel, so that's good. The scope mounts for it are grooved. They're not drilled in or pixie chain rail. It's just grooves along the receiver. So if you want to put a scope on that, you can. It is blowback. All 22s, I believe, are because they don't generate enough gas to make the gas systems work like an AR-15 or AK. This does come with a detachable 10-round magazine, as you see right here. Now these are solid steel. These are heavy, have reasonable weight to them. I've added camouflage wrap to the bottom of mine so that way I can grab it easier and not have my fingers slip. When putting the magazine in these rifles, you will notice European magazine release. I'm not wild about that, but that's about the only thing I'm not wild about on this gun. Everything else seems to be working fine. I don't have a problem with it. When you put the magazine in, you want to kind of put it at an angle and push. Use the front end of this magazine to push on that magazine release. So that way, when you push it in, you rock it in. Do that one more time. So use the nose of your magazine, push, pull back a little, and push in. So that way it seats in properly. That way you know it's in. To take it out, you push on that magazine release and pull with your thumb going this way, pushing forward to release the magazine. I'm not wild about it. You can see why. These are a bit of a pain in the ass to deal with, but for a budget rifle that goes for around $100 to about $200 depending on where you're at, and from a reliable company called Savage, this is a Savage Model 64. It's not bad for a budget rifle. Not bad at all. It is a free floating barrel, so this barrel does not make contact with the stock at any point. You can as long as you can get a dollar bill to fit in between on the sides here where the barrel and the stock are slightly separated, as long as you can get a dollar bill in there, it is a free floating barrel. They do make 20-round magazines for this. I do not have any. I had two 10-rounders. Of course, in the state of Texas, I could buy two 20-rounders if I wanted. But I prefer the 10 because I like to be able to crawl around and hopefully one day be able to take this out hunting. I have painted this one in urban camouflage with a little bit of camouflage wrap to help take out some of that black barrel. These only shoot 22 long rifle. Do not attempt to try and fire 22 short or any other kind of 22 caliber through these. They won't accept them. You'll experience feeding problems with 22 short on these. Another thing is the bolt. If you had trouble having your bolt come back, you will notice that this thing spins. That has nothing to do with locking or anything. What you'll do is you'll pull on that, pull out this way. You'll feel it give a little. I'm not saying pull hard, I'm just saying barely pull on that, and you'll notice that it goes forward and back. Okay, when you go all the way back, you'll notice a little cutout, circular cutout towards the back area here. You're going to, once you line this up with that part that looks circular, you're going to push it in, so that way it locks the bolt back like a high point. Then when you're ready to let it slide forward, you pull out and it'll slide forward on its own when you let go. The safety right here, that's on safe. Push it forward, it's on fire. Safe, fire. The trigger is aluminum. As for the internal workings, I'm assuming they're steel as well. Pretty much just about have to be reliable. The sights are just your basic iron sights. If you guys can see that. These stocks are hollow. They're not solid plastic. For $200 though, or even $100, this is an excellent hunting rifle. Definitely perfect for small game, and I would recommend any 22, especially something like this, a semi-automatic, would be perfect for home defense. This would outperform the other rifle that I showed previously, the Remington Model 510. Be sure to check out that video if you haven't already. This would beat that one out by the quicker follow-up shots and more rounds. Only downside is is it won't be as accurate as that one at long range. Sure, this one will be plenty accurate, more accurate than most people can shoot, but that's for most people. This is still, at the end of the day, a semi-automatic versus a bolt action. Bolt actions are generally more accurate than a semi-auto in most cases. I would say 90% of guns out there that are, when compared between a bolt action and a semi-auto, the bolt action is going to win in accuracy. The semi-auto obviously is going to win in quicker follow-up shots and quicker reloads, possibly on that. Like I said, would recommend this if you're looking for a home defense weapon, a Savage Model 64. Be sure to check them out. They are very good rifles. I had shot this one before. It's never given me any problems. It's never failed me. Very lightweight, so anybody can carry it. A kid, a woman, a man, anybody. I would definitely encourage people to use more 22s for home defense. They're more controllable for one. You can keep the bullets on your target, and you don't have no massive kick, no massive loud pow when the gun goes off. They don't over penetrate a lot of times. A lot of times they penetrate just enough to get the job done. A lot of people are for over penetration stuff. I am not. I look for the round to be anywhere between 5 inches deep in a block of gelatin or to 12 inches. anything beyond 12 inches not, I would not recommend for home defense, because you're responsible for any round that you fire, and if that round goes through your intended target and it passes through them and keeps going, there's the possibility of hitting something else that you don't want it to. So over penetration, definitely would not recommend for home defense. So that's why 22, I believe, is one of the most perfect rounds you can use for home defense, is because once it goes into the target, it's dumped almost all, if not all, of its power into that said target when it's hit. So if it does by some miracle pass through and all that, the next thing it hits is going to stop in its tracks. It's not going to go deep. It's not going to be very lethal after it's passed through a target, its intended target. So, and honestly, with a 22, you should be able to hit your target in the same small general area, not because this has no kick. This has no kick and is the most accurate round out there. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys tune in to see more of my videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one.